What is going on, everybody? Scott, aka Pyrite, aka Towel Guy, potentially now, after the US Grand Prix. We are coming live here. We're getting ready to get locked in for a triple box break of Formula One TOPPS Chrome hobby boxes. You know that it's lit here on the channel. And guys, I don't know if you saw the US Grand Prix, but what an amazing race. I was there, saw it firsthand from the Haas Team Hill between turn 18 and 19. Unforgettable experience, absolutely amazing. I was featured a couple times on TV, on F1 TV and the ESPN broadcast during the qualifying session. Every time Checo would put in a good lap, me and a couple of the guys next to me waving Mexican flags were featured prominently. And on Saturday, I had worn a towel, much like you see here, because it was just too damn hot. And guys, I could not bear the heat. So I had to just douse that towel in water and keep myself safe. So here we go. Oh, here we go. Chris Letty, not even in the break, had to check in with Towel Guy. Absolutely appreciate you joining us. And guys, I can't even begin to describe how amazing it was to be there. I know there are a lot of folks on the Discord and the Facebook channels that were there as well. And I know that they know it was such an electric experience. The fans were out in force. Over 400,000 fans over the course of the weekend, over 140,000 on race day. Truly epic experience. Now, getting out of the racetrack on an Uber or Lyft was not quite an epic experience, but we made it out all right. We just flew back in from Austin into Newark, drove home tonight, and the first thing I did was set up the stream and get ready to rock this triple break because we are getting into it. Bob Sacamano, howdy from Australia. How you doing, man? Your boy Danny Rick from Australia had a pretty good race there, coming in fifth, believe, just behind Leclair. But guys, I'll give just a couple minutes for folks to hop in and get ready for the break, and I'll kind of detail everything. Obviously Friday coming in, the fiance and I came in, didn't really know too much about the layout of the track in terms of, where everything would be outside of it. I'm familiar with the track itself, but, the layout of where GA goes and where everyone would be was a little bit unfamiliar to us. Also, the first time ever that Haas Team Hill had bleacher seats. So when I was actually ordering my tickets for the US Grand Prix, I was assuming I would just go general admission, try to hop up on turn one like everybody else. My God, it was packed up there. But right as I was about to click checkout on my tickets, a little notification popped up and said the Haas Team Hill seats are available. So I went over there, checked it out, and you were able to pick actual seats. So I thought, well, this is intriguing. I wonder if, maybe they line out like a spot on the lawn that you get for yourself. But no, they inserted a whole new bleacher seat in between turn 18, turn 19. We got seats, and we could also have a perfect view of turn one to watch the mayhem that underwent in that turn. Obviously, everyone, if you haven't seen the race, tune out or mute me or something, because I'm obviously going to be giving away what happened. But into turn one, Lewis Hamilton, Max squeezed him about as much as you possibly could. But Hamilton had a really good start. Max had a little bit of wheel spin. So Hamilton put it up the inside and basically just threw his car up there and forced Max to make a decision. And maybe earlier in the season, Max would have turned in and kept it on the road and they probably would have collided. But Max, smoother heads, cooler heads prevailed, and Max kind of just took it up outside, hung it up on the outside, and went off the track. Came back on, actually just a nose behind Perez, who duly gave the place back to Max to let him go chase after Hamilton. Obviously, you saw how the rest of the race partook. I mean, God, I can't believe the amount of anticipation, anxiety, nervousness that was going on from probably lap 40 all the way to the end of lap 56, just watching that gap decrease. And I've shown a few people, actually, when you're at the track, you don't have the privilege of the entire F1 TV broadcast in that you're not getting the live gaps on the left. They just show you the position. They're not giving you the intervals or anything like that. So I had to bust out my iPhone, and I was literally, every time they'd come through from turn 18 to turn 19 at one spot, I would put my hand out, and the second Max crossed the line, I would bam, hit my stopwatch, and the second Hamilton crossed the line, bam, I'd stop it. And I was giving out those times every single lap. And then it got to the point where the people below us on the grass, people up in the stands behind us and everything, every time they'd go by, they'd all look to me and say, what's the gap? What's the gap? And it was coming down, man. It really got close there at the end. But Max, able to hold on, extends his lead in the championship to 12 points now over Hamilton. And a couple people are thinking, oh, okay, now, Red Bull, Max has kind of one hand on the trophy. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. I think that, sure, they're going to be strong in Mexico, potentially in Brazil as well. But then we've got two unknown tracks. Mercedes is looking still really strong, right? I think they got caught out a little bit in the heat here with the overheating on their rear tires. And the Red Bull just had a little bit better pace, but it was very close. And if you go back even to 2018, 2019, Red Bull was competitive here. They weren't good enough to, really beat Mercedes, but they were competitive. And this year, obviously, the Red Bull is a lot closer to the Mercedes. I mean, guys, I think at this point, it's kind of track dependent, depending on how many low speed corners you have, medium speed, high speed, as to who's going to be the best car of the two. And I got to say, obviously you can see by the attire, massive Max Verstappen fan, but Lewis and Max are just in another league. Guys, those two drivers, we are witnessing one of the best championship battles of all time. The cars are about as even as you could ask for over the course of the season between two teams. Usually, you see a team kind of pull ahead. But right now, they're right there, guys. And let's not forget Baku, right? Azerbaijan, Max walking away with it, puncture, bam, 25 points lost. And that can happen at any time, guys. Do not sleep on Mercedes, especially Lewis Hamilton. He's won 7 world championships. You don't get that through luck. And I'm just telling you, I would not sleep on him. But guys, it's enough of a recap. We've got quite a few folks here in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead, get this started. So let me just switch it on over to the list here. Let's see who is partaking in today's U.S. Grand Prix post-race edition triple box break. So we've got Alex Nam, who I actually met up with. Guys, if you don't know Alex, he runs Denali Sports, Denali Breaks. Check him out. He does some awesome breaks. Actually met up with him in person in the hotel. We did a personal rip for him. Got a sweet Lando Norris Refractor rookie card. Also pulled a Nikita Mazzapin purple. And some other solid hits. So pretty good box for him, but great guy. Definitely give Denali Breaks, Denali Sports a follow on Instagram and check them out. They're doing some great stuff. I'm actually trying to hop in on their Red Bull slot. I think he was running one maybe later tonight or tomorrow. So get off the Red Bull slot because that's mine. But you guys can hit up everything else. And then Rob Weger coming in for Red Bull. Respect, man. Respect. Hope we pull you something big. We got Bo coming in for another break with us, this time taking McLaren. We got Gabrielle, first-time breaker here. Welcome to the castle. Gabrielle taking Williams for this slot. We've got Victor running it back on Ferrari. Bob Sacamano, who hit the big Pierre Gasly orange 70th the last time out. This time taking Renault and Racing Point. And guys, Racing Point, whew, I'm telling you, Bob, you got this one cheap because Checo Perez, the amount of support that this guy had at the track was unbelievable. More than Max, more than Lewis. I think Checo Perez was probably the most predominantly figured driver through all of the fans. Granted, you're very close, to the Mexican border. There are a lot of folks from Mexico that live in Texas, and you could see the amount of support he had. Red Bull definitely had it in droves, but Checo Perez for sure, more than anyone. And guys, we go to Mexico in a couple weeks, and if you think that he had a lot of support here in the States, whole nother ball game in Mexico. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal, and he's starting to find form as well, which is awesome. He actually set up the car his own way. He's not copying Max's setup anymore, which actually is really good because, he's got a different driving style. He's got to find his own. And he's really coming into his own now late in the season. So great spot there for Racing Point. We got Julian coming in, taking AlphaTauri and Alfa Romeo, the two Alphas, baby. Now, AlphaTauri, Gasly had a bit of a rough session. He actually did have an early pass on Bottas, so props to him for that. Pushed Bottas back a bit into 10th, but then unfortunately did have to retire. Yuki Tsunoda ran a pretty good race. He had to start on the softs, which I think was a bit of a confidence booster for him to make sure he got into Q3, got through the weekend. But he did pretty well, came back. I think he finished in 9th, either 9th or 10th. I believe it was 9th. So good job for Yuki and AlphaTauri there. Alfa Romeo, gosh, they were running in 10th and 11th at one point. Kimi Raikkonen spun it through the S's. The only other person we saw spin in the S's was, I believe, George Russell, actually, in one of the practice sessions. And there were quite a few spins in front of us right in turn 19. Mazzapin lost it there. Fernando Alonso lost it there. It was pretty crazy. We got Jacob coming in, taking Haas. Again, Jacob, welcome to the castle. And we've got James Stoyles. James, my man from Canada, up north, baby. Welcome to the castle. Let's go. We've got 3 new people coming in, hopping in on this break. James taking Prima, looking for the Mick Schumacher. And don't sleep on Robert Schwartzman. He's putting up a pretty challenging season here in F2. He also had a good season last year, ran Mick, pretty deep into the season, Ferrari Academy driver. He won the Toyota Series in 2018. He won the F3 Series in 2019. So we could see Robert Schwartzman in F1 potentially. We'll have to see how the seats shake out after the next season or two. He's got some Russian backing. That comes with the money, just like Mazzapin. So he could definitely get in there. So don't sleep on him. And then my man, Drew Cheskin. He will always be infamous here in the castle for hitting that orange Daniel Ricciardo autograph in a $30 pack during my appreciation stream. But guys, that is enough to set the stage. You know what it's time for now. It's time to get the break rolling. And we've got 3 boxes coming at you here on Pirates Card Castle. We're going to crack into all 3. So I'll get the first one ready. I'm going to place these other 2 over on the side. And guys, forgive me, I may run out of voice at some point. I did a lot of screaming. I'm sure if you were watching my Instagram and all my stories on there, it was nonstop pandemonium, just screaming for Max. Got down to the podium as well. Oh man, it was epic. And we had Shaquille O'Neal handing out the trophies, who next to, Max Verstappen, Checo, and Lewis are absolutely amazing athletes, but they are not 7 feet tall, and they looked very small. There was actually an image that was passed around on Instagram of a superimposed Shaq that made him look even bigger. It was pretty funny. But guys, I'm rocking the Red Bull. I'm still waiting for the sponsor. So guys, you gotta spread the word to Red Bull. We've got Scott, aka Pirate, aka Towel Guy, looking for some sponsorship here. But all right, everybody, best of luck. Let's get into this. We're going to crack in. I actually do want to sorry, forgive me. I got to get some of my stands ready to go because that we're going to have some big hits here and we're going to have to post them up at the front of the stream. So let me just get a couple ready. We're hoping to end the drought, guys. It's actually been a little while. The last big autograph that I pulled was that Daniel Ricciardo orange. And we've got Drew back in the break, so we could have another big one. He's hoping for an orange Yuki. I would love to pull you something that big. But guys, here we go. Let's get cracked in the seal. Ooh, oh man, it feels good. It feels so good to be cracking into some product, I gotta say. And I know I was trying to do a little bit of a cool thing to maybe, open 3 packs live at the track and everything. That would not have worked. No chance. I had little to no service. I was lucky if any of my Instagram posts would load at the time during the race. Just way too many people there, all trying to use cell service. Which was a little foreshadowing for me trying to get out of there on an Uber Lyft. It was literally impossible. We had no service, couldn't contact anyone. I ended up having to give $100 cash to somebody that had just dropped off some people to make sure we got in. But let's count up these packs first and foremost. Actually, you know what? Let me set the camera. Hold on. I got to set this back just a little bit. Forgive me, guys. I just want to make sure we get as much in picture here. All right. There we go. So let's count these out. I like to do a little bit of counting beforehand because you always expect the 18, but you never know because we've seen a couple 19s. We've seen a 17, unfortunately, as well. But let's see what we got here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 for one half. And let's see how many are remaining. As we count these up, you can see the empty box here. Throw that out of the way. Another one bites the dust. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we've got the standard 18. Keep those just in frame here. And we've got the other ones coming in. All right, guys, huge good luck to everyone. We're just getting started. The great thing about a triple box break is, though, guys, if you don't get a huge hit in the first box, there's box 2 and there's box 3. Just like the 3 stints of the race, there's always another chance. And man, oh, what a race. You really saw the two titans going at it at the front. Unbelievable. Guys, we're cracking into the first pack here. And now I've had some packs that like come in backwards and stuff. We got to see what we got. All right, I think we should be good. These look like they're forwards. Yeah, okay. Okay, we should be good here. We're starting off with Alex Albon, driver of the day in China. He'll be coming back into Formula One next year, driving for Williams instead of Red Bull. Louis Delatraz, future stars for all their F2. Oh my God, right out of the gate, first pack purple, love to see it. The Valtteri Bottas, driver of the day in Australia. And guys, you all know if you get a hit in the third card, that means you're getting another hit in the fourth card. Could be a track tag, could be a World on Wheels, could be something else. Let's find out. First pack magic is the Iceman himself. Kimi Raikkonen did have that unfortunate spin in the S's, but is retiring. And guys, one of the greatest drivers ever actually won the U.S. Grand Prix for Ferrari in 2018. Has a world championship title to his name. Won way back in 2007, beating out Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso by 1 point. 98 to 97. Number 10 out of 399 here for Valtteri Bottas. Do have that little bit appealing, as we would expect there, but we'll put that first hit right up there. And guys, if this is your first time breaking with me, you got to understand, I sleeve every single card. Every card is well taken care of. There are going to be no smudges, nothing on anything, and all of the hits will, of course, be top-loaded and taken extra care. Here we go. Cracking in pack number 2. Okay. Starting off with a Leclair. Charles Leclair, who drove an outstanding race, by the way, really all alone in 4th place. Almost came within sniffing distance of Checo. Finished about 11 seconds down the road. But Charles Leclair, base portrait. Nice hit there for Ferrari. Followed by Carlos Sainz, who was lamenting getting tagged by Daniel Ricciardo, causing him a place. Got passed by Bottas towards the end. Claire Williams, upside down there. And Daniel Kvyat, Refractor. Daniel Kvyat, reserve driver for Alpine currently. Not sure exactly what his plans are for next year. He's hoping, of course, to get back in to Formula One. All right, let's get this Leclair up on the board. Base hit is very nice to see. And guys, we're always going to keep track of how many base portraits we get. That's our first base portrait of the night, and Leclair is a pretty good one to hit. Do not sleep on him. You remember 2019, Leclair rattled off win after win, had as many pole positions as anyone in the 2019 season. And of course, in 2019, Ferrari was doing some sketchy stuff with their engine. But if you notice, after the new... Yes, we are waiting, Jacob. We're waiting us here on the Alfa Romeo C. And I'll talk about that here in just a second after we get into this pack. But guys, that Ferrari engine is really purring. Their energy recovery system is actually probably one of the best now. Better than Mercedes and Honda on the recovery system end. Up to 800 volts running through that baby. And you can see that they are able to eke out that extra pace over McLaren currently. But we've got Aston Martin, Red Bull Racing with the DHL Fastest Pit Stop Award, followed by a Lance Stroll. Next up is Nikita Mazzapin himself. Haas, Team Hill. The one thing I do lament is I was unable to get any autographs, unfortunately. It seems like if you want autographs, you got to go before the race weekend begins. I'm talking like Thursday, maybe even Wednesday. And Bob Sacramento, yeah, base portraits are definitely the most valuable cards of any, and it's not even close. So keep your eyes out for the base portraits. And the Future Stars is essentially the base portrait for F2. So nice hit there for Nikita. And another purple. We've got two purples already. Sebastian Vettel for Ferrari, this time driver of the day in Singapore. And let's see what number we got. 159 out of 399. Wow, two purples already this early into the session. Very nice Ferrari. Looking hot. Yeah, man, keep those base portraits. Base portraits are really good. I'm actually putting together this set. I've got 1 through 20 base portraits for just standard chrome, the base sapphire, and all the purple chrome as well. I'm just a couple away. Mattia Binotto for Ferrari, who actually hasn't been trackside for a couple races. He is at the factory in Maranello for Ferrari, making sure that they are ready to go for 2022. Carlos Sainz here, our second base portrait hit. Nice hit there for McLaren, followed by MP Motorsport. And last card in the pack, guys, is Nicholas Latifi, World on Wheels. Nicholas Latifi, unfortunately, tagging Lance Stroll. Did get kind of sandwiched, but tagged the other Canadian on the grid. The two Canadians made contact in turn one, spun Lance Stroll around, had to pit for another wing. It was not good to see for the two Canadians kind of taking each other out a little bit there at the beginning. Both would ultimately finish outside of the points. But I gotta say, Latifi didn't look too bad in qualifying. He wasn't too far off. Normally he's, way down on Russell, but I think he had a pretty good showing. I think this was also a little bit of a down weekend for Russell. Also wasn't a great weekend for Lando Norris. But on the other hand, Daniel Ricciardo had an awesome weekend. He was coming in riding a buzz. He got to drive one of his heroes, Dale Earnhardt Sr., the Wrangler car from 1984, the number 3. He put on quite a show, I believe it was on Saturday, getting to spin that baby around. We got Luca Giotto, Future Stars, all their F2. Esteban Ocon, Valtteri Bottas, base hit. That's base hit number 3. And guys, whoa, so hold on. This is F2 ART Grand Prix team logo. Guys, I think we've got a pretty money box because this is the first box I've ever opened that has had more than 2 purples that hasn't had 19 packs in it. So we could be on for something special here, guys, I'm telling you. But Valtteri Bottas, nice hit. That's our third base portrait of the night. Let's see, someone's sitting at the track. Can watch the rest of the race. Yeah, so Jacob, I'll let you know. So basically, most places, and you'd have to search for one that didn't have it. Most places where you're sitting, there will be a TV screen that is giving the, F1 TV or kind of ESPN feed. So you get to watch the entire race. There was a brief time for about a lap or two where it was out and it was a black screen and everyone went ballistic. We were going nuts because you can't get a stream to load. So you can't really watch it on your phone or anything like that. So you really have to rely on it. But you get to see, obviously, what you can see with your own eyes right in front of you, where you are. We had, again, very well positioned that we could see turn one from where we were. But again, if you've got a TV screen, you've got access to everything. And we've got Alex Albon, Formula One freshest, rookie card coming in hot, followed by a Giuliano Alesi for all their F2. Lewis Hamilton, winner in Abu Dhabi. He'll definitely need Abu Dhabi this year if he is to take home his 8th title. And the last card is a Jean Mongeau, Alfa Romeo team principal. Actually, is he the technical director? He is the technical director, of course, because Frederic Vasseur is the team principal for Alfa Romeo. Very nice, shiny Jean Mongeau there. But yeah, so realistically, most places you can see everything. And if you're planning on going to Miami, definitely do it. I'm trying to get my whole family to go. We're going to make a whole thing of it, trying to get a crew of like 12 people. We're going to go down there, rent an Airbnb. So if you're thinking of going to Miami, let me know. Hit me up. We'll definitely have to do some meetups, some meet and greets, get everyone. Maybe I'll bring some Topps Chrome. You never know. And geez, if I've got 2020 Topps Chrome next year, that stuff will be money. I'll definitely have 2021. Loads and loads of 2021 Topps Chrome. All right, guys. Coming in next, we've got Racing Point F1 team logo here, followed by Roy Nissany for F2 Trident. 20 minutes from the stadium. That's awesome, Jacob. You definitely got to go. And hopefully you get used to hearing the roar and the scream of those engines. AlphaTauri team logo, and the last card in the pack here is a George Russell World on Wheels. That's what we like to see. Big GR here, baby. Rookie card coming in hot for Williams, and we'll throw that one right in the center here. Looking good in the middle frame. All right, guys, we have 2 packs remaining in the first half of the first box. Oh, I know. Yeah, I got to say, I think it's a smart move for them to move Australia back a little bit just to give them a little more time to make sure that everything's ready, given all the COVID concerns and everything. Obviously, we'd hate to see another start of the season kind of get pushed back. So F2 Trident team, there we go. We've got a Pierre Gasly, the car for AlphaTauri. Coming up next, another George Russell rookie card, this time featuring the car. And last card in the pack is ART Grand Prix logo yet again. Drew, you're going to be able to go for the rainbow here. You've got the refractor, you've got a purple. We just need to get you the rest of the color, and you will be on your way. Ooh, 14-day quarantine. Yeah, no, that's tough. And I know sometimes, Formula One tries to get some special precautions in there, or, see if they'll give them a little bit of an aside, just let them sneak in and maybe forego that 14-day quarantine. But we'll have to see. Hopefully across the globe, we'll have a little bit better of feel for how everything's going with COVID. My fiance and I are getting married in February, COVID willing. We actually had to push it off a year. We were supposed to get married this past February, and due to COVID, had to push it back, which was unfortunate. Jacob, you're right. We really do need to get Haas on the board. Hopefully, they'll come on the board with a bang. Maybe get a nice, big, juicy red or orange. I would love to see that. Starting off here with Charles Leclair, driver of the day in Italy, followed by a Christian Lundgaard for ART Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton, winner in Spain. And last card of the pack, guys, is an Esteban Ocon. World on Wheels. Very nice. Love these World on Wheels. They showcase the car just so brilliantly. And I really love the look of the cars. I got to admit I do. And they're even better in person. If you haven't seen them, you really got to. You got to go to a Grand Prix. You got to check it out. And just the experience, the thrill, the energy of attending one of these live is just unbelievable. So, Sir Dude Wave, the Miami Grand Prix is, the date of the wedding? It's February 11th. But the Miami Grand Prix is going to be in May. So a little bit of time. I think it's like May 8th. That's Sunday. Could be off by a day or two, but I believe that's what it is. All right, we've got Giuliano Alisi, future stars here for all of their F2. Prima Racing, Prima finally on the board here for James, taking the team logo. Next card here is Renault team logo. And last card in the pack is a George Russell rookie card, the car Refractor. Let's go. George Russell making his presence known in this break, coming in with the Refractor. Very nice pairing here. George Russell and George Russell. And obviously, if you don't know, I'm about to tell you, but George Russell going to Mercedes next year, and he will have an opportunity to win races. Brian, we need to see some huge heat, man. So far, we've got the two purples, which was great to see, with a third purple, technically, with ART Grand Prix. But we're looking for some big heat, guys. We're looking for the orange, the gold, the red. And for what it's worth, I've never pulled a superfractor. So who's going to be the first? This was a catastrophe opening that pack. Who's going to be the first person to take my superfractor cherry? Gunther Steiner Haas finally on the board. And what better way to do it than with Gunther? Gunther Steiner, the star of Drive to Survive. Followed by Kimi Raikkonen for Alfa Romeo. We have Ihan Daruvala for F2 Carlin. And next up is Daniel Kvyat, the third era track tag for Alfa Romeo. Very nice insert there. You know, I'd love to get everyone's opinion on what insert do you guys like better? Do you like the track tag or the World on Wheels insert better? I know what my answer is, but I don't want to influence anyone. So let's see in the chat, what do you guys prefer? The track tag or the World on Wheels insert? Moving into the next pack here, guys. We're going to have to start picking up the pace. This is a triple break, guys. We've got a lot of packs to get through. Max Verstappen, winner in Brazil, followed by a Sean Galali F2. Next card up, Valtteri Bottas, winner in Australia. We saw the driver of the day, Australia, purple there. This time we've got the winner. And up next is the Guan Yu Zhao. And now I will go back to the question on where are we going to see this Alfa Romeo seat land? And I got to say, there are two, potentially even three or four, but the front runners got to be Guan Yu Zhou. If everything were to, go as it is today and Andretti did not purchase a majority share, I think Guan Yu Zhou gets the seat. I think he's got a lot of backing from China. He's obviously extremely talented, almost winning last year and now also in second. So he potentially may have two back-to-back second-place finishes in F2. Very talented driver. And then the other one would be Colton Herta from IndyCar, and that would be attached with if Andretti were to buy the team. They would definitely have one of their boys get in, which would be cool to see. I think it would be good for the American crowd, for Colton, coming over from IndyCar. But we'd have to see how he would fare because it's definitely another beast going from IndyCar to F1. The outside shots would probably be Oscar Piastri, who's winning F2 right now, but just coming into the season didn't have kind of the spotlight on him for an F1 seat, and it's a little late. I think he obviously deserves a chance, and he's an amazing driver, by the fact that he's about to win the F2 championship, most likely. And then Theo Pourchaire and Robert Schwartzman would probably be some outsiders who potentially could make the jump up. Lewis Hamilton, winner in China there. We've got the Flying Finn as the third card here, guys, which is great to see because we love the inserts coming up now because that means hopefully something big is behind this track tag. Let's see what we've got. We've got a gold 70th Kimi Raikkonen. That's what we like to see. The gold, guys. Gold 70th Kimi Raikkonen. Beautiful hit there for Alfa Romeo. And we're going to drop Carlos Sainz here from the top of the grid here. And we're going to get that gold 70th Kimi Raikkonen on the board. Exactly. Theo Pourchaire and Robert Schwartzman would be those two kind of outsiders, I think, at this point. But some very talented drivers, guys. I think those five probably leading the way in terms of who we would expect to get into F1, whether it be the Alfa Romeo seat next year or over the next couple of seasons. Also, I have to say, very, very outside shot, Jamie Chadwick dominating the W Series right now. And she is on fire. I think next year potentially could see her take a seat in F3. And if she does well there, moves up to F2, that'll pave the way for her to potentially, for us to see a female in F1, which I would love. I would love to see it, especially if she could be competitive. All right, guys, we've got Max Verstappen, driver of the day in Mexico, followed by a Roman Grosjean from Haas. Haas finally getting a couple cards here. Next up, Guan Yu Zhou. We were just talking about him a second ago. There's his base portrait, or as close as you can get to it. Yeah, absolutely. I think Andretti, the Andretti name coming into Formula One, I mean, you have to go back, right, to Marco to see he took, the title one of the years. Michael didn't have quite as good of a run in Formula One, but would love to see the name in Formula One in general. I think it would bring a lot more, American fans really to the forefront. And the last card in the pack is an Aston Martin Red Bull Racing DHL Pit Stop Award Refractor. I personally would love to see it. Oh, Brian, calling the orange color or autograph incoming. I would love to see it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 packs remaining. And I gotta think that there's something else in here somewhere. So far, we're 3 purples in and 1 gold 70th. So I'm hoping we've got a little more color. I'd love to see a parallel color. The 70th are great, and I do love them. And I think, a lot of people are sleeping on the 70ths because, some of them outside of the reds are printed a little bit more than the standard parallels. But there's only going to be 1 year of 70th, guys. There will never be another 70th year edition. So here we go. Yeah, averaging about 30 minutes a box. That's around what I do. I'll probably try to pick it up a little bit. We obviously had the intro here today, but guys, we got Antonio Giovinazzi here for Alfa Romeo, followed by Yuki Tsunoda. There we go. Base portrait, future stars kind of hit for Yuki. Nice hit there for all other F2. Followed by Lewis Hamilton, the car. Guys, this is such a brilliant picture. This card is actually going way up in value. Lewis Hamilton is great, and you got to see it's got the car, the checkered flag, and the finish line. Oh, my cat is trying to jump up here. You probably just saw him peek his head in. We've been away for a while. Rob, you got to get down, buddy. Come on. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. He's peeking in. Lewis Hamilton, beautiful card there. And we've got the Williams FW43. Absolutely loving the World on Wheels hits. All right. You can see my cat, Rob, and that's Rob with 2 B's after Rob Stark, trying to join in here on the break. He's looking for those big autos. Hopefully he'll bring the luck here. He's going to have to get out of my goddamn way, though. I will say that. All right, bud. What are you doing? Appreciate it, Brian. Love the discussion. Rob trying to peek in. Hopefully he doesn't cause any issues here, or else I'll have to throw him on the ground. All right, guys, next pack. We've got 3 packs left, which means 3 chances for big hits here. And then we've got 2 more boxes. Starting off with Charles Leclair, the card. Followed by a Lando Norris rookie card base hit. That's what we love to see for McLaren. Very nice hit there for Bo. We love Lando Norris. Didn't have the best weekend, but I got to say, I really feel good about Ricciardo having a good weekend here in the U.S. He loves it here. Lando will bounce back for sure. Lewis Hamilton, winner in Mexico in 2019, even though that's been a Red Bull stronghold. Lewis was able to eke it out in Mexico. Last hit is a Hamilton track tag. And guys, of all the track tags, this one, obviously, the biggest hit of them all. This track tag is flying up in price. We're going to have to dethrone George Russell and get Lewis Hamilton up there. Very nice hit there for Alex. And of course, this Lando Norris base portrait rookie card is going to take the place of Charles Leclair. Very nice. Oh, and I'm going to need to crack in to a new pack of sleeves as I've just run through the last set. Alrighty, getting this last card sleeved up. And then, guys, we've got 2 packs remaining. And this box isn't bad, but Jimmy, hold on tight. Hold on tight, because we've got some more hits coming, hopefully, in these last 2 packs. Starting it off with the driver of the day and the winner in the U.S. Grand Prix, Max Verstappen himself. Followed by Kevin Magnussen, the car. Nobuharu Matsushita, future stars for F2. And last card in the pack is Daniel Ricciardo, the World on Wheels, which makes the Renault pairing, because we had the Esteban Ocon World on Wheels earlier. All right, and now we're going to have to get Rod out of the way. All right, guys. Let me just sleeve up the rest of these cards here, and we will get into the last pack of the first box before moving in to the next one. Alrighty, here we go. Come on, let's get a little last pack magic. How about something big to send us out from this last box? Starting it off with a Max Verstappen, driver of the day in Brazil. Followed by F2, Dams, team logo. Getting a little stick here. Come on. There we go. Nicholas Latifi with the helmet. And guys, last card in the pack, last card in the first box tonight. Yeah, sorry if there's any little mini cat hairs somewhere. That's a gift from Rob. All right, and the last one, here we go, is Valtteri Bottas, Refractor, the car, Very nice there. So, guys, ending with 3 purples, a gold 70th, Lando Norris, rookie card, base hit, Charles Leclair, base hit, Carlos Sainz, base hit, and, of course, the Hamilton track tag front and center there for you. And that is all for the first box, guys. So we will clear the board here, and we will get the next box going. Let me just move all of the cards, every single one of them sleeved, off to the side. Just drop my water down there. Okay, beautiful. Take a little sip of my Red Bull. How does McLaren make the next big move? Yeah, I tell you what, and some of the people have said it in the chat, it's going to be anyone's game coming in next year because all new regulations, and if you go back to like 2009, you look at the Braun year where Jenson Button got his world championship, that double diffuser, that hit a lot of teams by surprise, and everyone was playing catch up, and they got out to such a massive lead that there was just no getting back. So this first year could be anyone. Yep, we've got the gold 70th Kimi. I'll put that back up on the screen here for just a second. Nice hit out of that box. Absolutely. All right, guys, it's time to crack in to the next box. Let's count out the packs, as always. Whew. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9 for 1/2. And let's see if we've got a full 18 or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is a full 18. Let's just double check. Empty box, baby. All right. So we are on to box number 2. Let's see if we can beat the first box. I think we can. I think we've got a good shot at beating the first box. Hey, what's going on, James? No problem. Getting the firewood, baby. Well, hopefully you got the firewood, and hopefully we bring the fire for you here in this box. Charles Leclair, driver of the day in Great Britain. There's Lance Stroll, base hit right off the bat. First pack, first base hit of the box. Marino Sato for F2. And, the comeback kid, Pierre Gasly for AlphaTauri with the track tag. We'll throw Pierre up there for sure, and then get everything else sleeved here. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to see a more level playing field. However, I will say that generally, if you look in the past of Formula One history, usually when there are new regulations, the teams with the larger budgets do tend to come out on top. And the reason that is because when they're doing their off-season testing, manufacturing of all their cars, having a larger budget means you get to try more things, right? You can have 3 different theories on what you think will work for a given part, right? Or a given part of your car to add downforce, to do something like that. But if you've got more budget, if you've got more money, if you've got more time in that turbine, the wind turbine, you're going to be able to try more things and figure out which one is the best. Now the budget cap should help with that a little bit. James Key for McLaren. Kimi Raikkonen base hit. That's base hit number 2, guys. 2 packs in, and we've got 2 base hits. Kimi Raikkonen this time. Campos, F2 team logo, and Lance Stroll, Refractor. Very nice there. Woo, 3 degrees. Oh, man, that is cold. I tell you what, we were in Austin, and it was about 88, but with the humidity, it probably felt like about 100. And I am very happy to be back in New York, where right now it is a balmy 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So nice and cold outside for me here, which I love. Oh, very nice, Bob. That's super cool. Going to Australia from Vancouver Island. Love to see it. Jimmy, I agree. I would love to see Haas back on top, although I gotta say, I wouldn't be too surprised if Haas became a Russian team pretty soon here. But Sergio Perez, Checo, as he is normally referred to. And if you don't know the reason for that, there is no crazy story behind it. Checo is just kind of short for Sergio in Mexico, similar to how Jim is short for James. So nothing crazy behind it, but Sergio putting in a great performance, especially in qualifying all throughout the weekend. Very good job for Sergio. Followed by Nobuharu Matsushita for F2. Daniel Kvyat. This is like the car pack. And last card in the pack here, another Lewis Hamilton track tag. My God, that is our second Lewis Hamilton track tag in as many boxes. Very nice. Oh, I absolutely agree. I think Stroll, I don't know that Stroll has his seat solely due to his father. And here's why I will say that. Is Stroll won an F2 championship. And he went up against some decent drivers. He was definitely, he earned his right to get into Formula One. Now, whether he's earned his right to stay, that potentially. He is a great bad weather driver. Perfect point, Brian, actually, as in Turkey last year in some pretty fraught conditions on the intermediate tire. He actually took his first pole of the year. He's had some fantastic drives from the back of the grid or middle of the grid in the wet to land some podiums. So he has more talent than some. You can always tell who's the best in the rain. Lewis Hamilton, hands down, burns everyone in the rain. Max Verstappen may have something to say about that. Those two definitely leaps and bounds ahead in the rain. I would agree. Sebastian Vettel, driver of the day in Singapore, followed by Yuki Tsunoda. Next one, another Lewis Hamilton car. Man, that is our second Lewis Hamilton car there. And the last card is a Lewis Hamilton once again. This time winner in Monaco, Refractor. Very nice there. Monaco, obviously one of the premier races on the calendar. Not quite as exciting of a race. Really qualifying is what matters in Monaco, as overtaking is extremely hard, even with a faster car. You need about a 2.3 second advantage on a car ahead of you to make a pass, and there's only a couple places that you can do it. All right, guys, getting a little crack of the neck here, ready to crack into some more packs. Let's see what we can do. Alex Albon, rookie card for the first car, followed by Nikita Mazzapin, the Russian. Next card up is Lewis Hamilton, winner in Mexico. And last card of the pack, guys, Nicholas Latifi, World on Wheels. I am very excited for that as well. George Russell at the sharp end, because you have to imagine, despite the regulation changes and everything, Mercedes is going to be there, right? Like I said, we'll see Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, and McLaren should all be, pretty good with their budgets, with their team infrastructure, with their recent form. I would expect all four of those teams to be good, but you never know who will surprise us. I'd love to see, it's going to be nice to see George Russell up against Lewis Hamilton, because I think he'll give him more of a run for his money than Valtteri Bottas did. All right, guys, there's our first Mick Schumacher of the night for Prima. James came in just in time to see the first Mick, followed by F2 Dams team. Third card is Marino Sato, purple. And guys, get ready, because I think we're about to see the first big hit of the night. After Marino Sato, we've got a Sebastian Vettel orange refractor autograph. Let's go! Oh man, Victor let's get that little, I hope, yeah, that's just a little bit of dust. Oh my God, guys, it is on fire. All I do is pull orange autographs. Honestly, I pull more orange autographs than I do base autographs. Lewis Hamilton's going to have to move aside because Sebastian Vettel orange, well, hold on. We won't hit number 5, will we? We won't hit driver number. We can't do it. We can't do it. Oh, number 18. No, sorry, my condensation here. Woo, guys, the Sebastian Vettel. Everyone take a beautiful look at the big hit so far of the night. And you know, when I opened that pack, I could feel it was a little thick. And sometimes that's all you need. And my God, Sebastian Vettel, 4-time world champion. And it is a beautiful card, I have to say. Sebastian Vettel, orange autograph. What an epic card there. Huge hit for Ferrari. Love to see it. Victor is going to be super happy. Not sure if you're watching live. If you are, you're probably going by a different name on there. Is that you? Pelagic Reels? Is that you, baby? No, I'm not sure. I don't know who. If you're in the chat, Victor, let us know. Oh, and look, it's another Sebastian Vettel. But who cares about this one? And it's true, James Stoyles brought the fire, baby. Here we go. Sebastian Vettel base portrait. I mean, this one, who even cares about this one? There's Victor. Let's go, baby. Congratulations on the massive hit, the orange autograph. I probably just woke my fiance up, but hopefully we continue to keep waking her up. Because, guys, there's still so many packs left. We've got this pack and 2 more left in the first half, and then we have the entire second half. So very nice hit there. Valtteri Bottas, winner in Australia. Oh my God! This is a Ferrari box! Look at this! Charles Leclair Refractor! Victor, are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me right now? Oh my God, Sebastian Vettel, orange auto, and then we hit the Charles Leclerc Refractor. Let's move Kimi aside. My God, what a huge box for Ferrari right now. This is absolutely insane. Leclerc Refractor. Woo! Guys, hold on. I'm going to need a second. It's a Forza Ferrari box, guys. Woo! My God. Sebastian Vettel with the orange autograph, followed by the Leclerc Refractor. Right? That's what you got to say. Go buy some lottery tickets, Victor, because you are bringing all of the luck right now. And honestly, I've even got to take out Pierre Gasly and put down the base Vettel. This is insane. What a first half of the box. Unbelievable. Jeff, what's going on, man? You just missed some crazy Ferrari hits. The orange Vettel autograph, followed by the absolutely smashing Charles Leclerc Refractor. Well, hey, man, you never had this kind of luck, and you've never ripped with Pyrite, a.k.a. Towel Guy. Although technically you did before. This is your second time. But, hey, not a bad haul here so far. We've got Pierre Gasly coming out. We've got Hamilton Bottas combination here on the award winners. Oh, boy, guys, don't get this started, guys. Are you kidding me? Roy Nissany Refractor is the third. And the only reason is because, yeah, you saw it. Any given punch saw it. There's some color in the back, guys. What have we got here? Come on. We've got an orange 70th Daniel Ricciardo sitting on the tire. Let's go. And the orange is so nice for Ricciardo because it's a color match now, guys. With him rocking the papaya for McLaren. What a box. This is nuts. We're not even through the first half of this box. We're not even through the first half. My God, this makes the last box look like an absolute catastrophe because this box is just on fire. Unbelievable right now. My God, what is going on here? Woo! Bob Sacamano, your second one. My God, the Daniel Ricciardo Orange 70th. Man, this is like a Halloween-themed box. We've got so much orange going on. Very fitting here on the 25th of October, just under a week away from Halloween. Unbelievable. Guys, and this is the last pack of the first half. What is going on? Alex Albon, rookie card. Upside down Sean Galali, F2 Dams. Sticking for me. There's a Valtteri Bottas base portrait. And the last card is a George Russell World on Wheels rookie card. My God, the hits keep on coming. George Russell, right? I mean, that's what you think. There can't be that much more. But I will say, we've only hit one purple so far. It was the Marino Sato Future Stars. So we should have another purple in there. I've yet to encounter a box that didn't have at least two purples. So we should have another purple. And guys, that was the first half. You guys are looking at the first half of this box. We've got 9 packs left. Oh my God, I hope so. I want a max. And guys, like I say, all I do is pull orange autos. Literally. I've pulled a Max orange auto for my fiance. I've pulled a Sebastian Vettel orange auto now. I've pulled 2 Daniel Ricciardo orange autos. My God. And we've got a Carlos Sainz rocking the papaya in this break, although now he's on Ferrari. Frederick Vasseur, there's the team principal for Alfa Romeo. Come on. There we go. Hey, there's the Daniel, right? Yeah, which one looks better, the orange one or the regular one? I'm going to go with the orange. I prefer the orange. And last card is a Luca Giotto World on Wheels. So in terms of colors for value, obviously the Superfractor 101 is the best. But after that, red out of 5, or if it's a 70th, it's actually only out of 4. But red would be the best, as it is the shortest print. Then orange out of 25, followed by gold out of 50. And then you have your purples out of $3.99. Now, if you open a sapphire box, it's a little different in that the purples in sapphire are actually only out of 10. So they come in as the second best card behind the red, although technically in the sapphire, there's no superfractors. There's the Paparashka. I can't even pronounce it. Paparashka. Somebody put it in the chat. Somebody tell them what the pink is in sapphire. I usually call it the Paparashka. And there is a silver 70th in sapphire as well. In sapphire, it goes pink, 1 out of 1, red, 5 out of 5, orange out of 25, or purple out of 10, orange out of 25, 70th silver out of 70, and then you get your aqua out of 99, which I love. I love the aqua. They're so nice. I think they look phenomenal. I'm actually trying to buy a Max Verstappen right now. So green, yeah, those are the autographs. Green, you're only going to see on the F2 autographs, I believe. And I think I actually had a Christian Lundgaard, and I gave it away in my appreciation stream. Print run on 70th non-numbered refractors does depend, because on the reds, there's actually only 4. It's actually harder to get than the out of 5 numbered reds. But after that, the oranges and the golds, they're all printed a bit more than the actual color. I don't know the exact number. Brian Fontaine here, if he's still in the chat, he might know. But oh my God, I know, Alex, you had Red Bull and Ferrari on deck, but my God, what a box it's been so far. This is box number 2, Alex. Box number 2. The first one, we had a couple purples, Bottas. We had a Kimi Raikkonen, gold. You had another Lewis Hamilton track tag. So hopefully We can pull a big Merc for you, big Lewis. But there's Max Verstappen, winner in Germany. Roman Grosjean with the base portrait, the Phoenix himself, guys. Doing terrific in IndyCar right now. Followed by Nicholas Latifi. And last card is a Roman Grosjean purple. Oh my God. I love that we got this for you. Finally, Haas in the same pack. Boom. Get them both. Interestingly enough, I still need this damn card for my purple set. I'm about to buy one on eBay tonight, probably. Especially now that I've pulled it live. Oh, there we go. Roman Grosjean, the purple base portrait, 280 out of 399. Very nice. And, oh my God. Guys, we're going to run out of room here for all the hits. This is an unbelievable box so far. We're just cracking in to the second half of the box, so potentially still some stuff. I mean, you got to imagine the box it's got to be done though, right? It's got to be done. There can't be any other hits in here. I mean, come on. You can't. What can you do to add to this? It would just be too much. It'd be too much fire to get anything else in this box. Or what? Let's see. Let's see. We've still got quite a few packs remaining. Starting off with an Alex Albon rookie card. Base portrait. The base portraits keep coming. This box is unbelievable, guys. And for the record, loose box champions. This is loose boxes, honestly, have been the best for me. I've opened a few cases, gotten some decent hits, but loose boxes, man, I'm telling you, they are absolutely massive. We've got HWA Race Lab, the Lewis Hamilton, winner in China. And up next, a Yuki Tsunoda, World on Wheels. Very nice hit for all of the F2. Love to see the Yuki World on Wheels. All right, guys, just a few more cards to sleeve up. Absolutely, Jacob. Alex Albon. And I tell you what, I would rate Alex Albon above Nicholas Latifi. Even with his time out, I think he'll take it to Latifi. I think he's a really good driver. I think both Gasly and Albon were hurt a little bit by having to drive a Red Bull that was really hard to drive. Guys, Max Verstappen is a fucking hell of a driver, okay? He can handle a car that is very, very on a knife's edge. A little bit better than some other drivers can. Similar to how Fernando Alonso used to handle that S-box of a Ferrari in the 2014-2015 years. Callum Ilott, who had been linked to Formula One in the past, now it looks like he's going down the route of IndyCar, though. Oh, I know. Albon potentially could have had that win. He definitely would have had a podium in Brazil. I think he could have had a win in Austria the first time that Lewis tagged him. Daniel Ricciardo base hit. God, the base hits just keep coming, guys. Flexing those muscles for us. Absolutely beautiful. Lewis Hamilton, winner in Abu Dhabi. Last card here is the Antonio Giovinazzi Refractor, the car. Very nice. Potentially the only driver currently on the grid that may not get another chance. Here's what I'll say. I think Lewis Hamilton, first and foremost, one of the best drivers of all time. Literally the GOAT. You can't deny it. He is the greatest of all time currently. Has he done a couple questionable things? Maybe. I don't think he's had any quite egregious events like Schumacher had, just full out taking people out or trying to. Hamilton is just really, really, really good. And sometimes people hit and, you tip a wheel and things happen. But I don't think Lewis Hamilton ever purposefully tries to take anyone out. Just like I don't think Max does either. Guys, if you watch, first of all, the most exciting part of the race wasn't even Max and Lewis. the most exciting part of the race was lap 1, the run down the long straight to turn 12, when Daniel Ricciardo, last of the late breakers, took it up the outside on Sainz, and Lando Norris clipped the inside. Both a two-pronged attack on Carlos Sainz. That was absolutely amazing. And then Ricciardo and Carlos Sainz touched later in the race, and they ruled no action, no investigation necessary. If that had been Lewis and Max touching, they absolutely would have ruled something. I think at this point, if those two ever touch, there will always be a penalty. I just don't think they're ever going to let them race again, which is kind of sad, but you never know. Hopefully they can keep it clean and we don't have any more incidents. I really don't want to see a championship decided on a crash or anything like that. Pedro Piquet, future stars here for F2. Third card is another George Russell rookie card. Guys, this is our third one of these tonight. We've had one refractor as well. And then Daniel Kvyat, the third era, once again. Yeah, no, I mean, Nick, I agree with you. You know, Bottas has had a really good string of races, although he didn't have a great weekend this time out. Qualified fourth, which was about as good as you'd expect, with the Red Bull being a little bit faster, it seemed, in qualifying trim. But really struggled to make his way up through the field, got passed by Gasly initially, and then really, took his time getting past some of the other guys. So the 2021 stuff should be coming out in December. I've talked to, 4 different distributors now at this point that are pretty connected with TOPPS. And a lot of different connections, and it seems like mid-December. So it's actually going to fall right around the end of the season, which should be pretty epic. Sebastian, and guys, by the way, the 2021 stuff will be so much cheaper. Like, I'm talking 3 times as cheap as this stuff is being broken for now. So definitely get ready for that. It'll be so fun to rip into those boxes. I remember breaking 2020 Chrome for $600 a box. And we'll be back there. We'll hopefully get down there for the 2021 stuff. I think it's a little overpriced even right now. But Sebastian Vettel, the car. Marcus Armstrong, future stars. Another Marino Sato, future stars. We're definitely... So, Jimmy, don't worry about reserving any breaks. I'm going to have probably 20 to 30 cases of 2021 TOPPS. So there will be plenty to break. Trust me, you'll be able to get as much as you want, absolutely, of 2021. And last card is another Marcus Armstrong. This time, the Refractor. Yeah, so definitely don't worry about reserving it. There will be so much of that product. Also, guys, don't go crazy spending crazy amounts right now on this stuff, because the 2021 is going to be printed probably 3-4 times as much as 2020. There's actually going to be retail 2021 as well. You'll be able to see some, I think they're doing blasters in stores. So potentially you'll actually be able to see that at like a Target. Be able to pick some up locally. It'd be fun to do your own little personal rip. But I'll definitely be doing cases. If you're looking for those hobby boxes, I will be doing case breaks like crazy when that stuff comes out. Hopefully getting some dual case breaks going with Denali. Would love to see some pack battles. Yeah, I mean, so the 2021 stuff, just so you know, 2020 Chrome, right? All of the drivers of the day, the Grand Prix winners and everything is from the 2019 season. So for the 2021 product, it's all going to be from the 2020 season. So I think they'll be fine. I agree. I think a blaster will have an impact on the cost. I think it'll degrade the hobby boxes a bit for 2021. Now, it won't do anything to the 2020 product. The 2020 product is going to be insane. And yeah, Nick, obviously 2020 was the first year, so they didn't print too much of it because you never know if people are going to go to it. But now it's blown up and they are just printing. The printing presses are going nuts. Money printer, go burr for those 2021 product. They're going to push it like crazy. Felipe Drugovich, future stars. There's the Pierre Gasly base hit. Wonderful card to hit for AlphaTauri. But agreed, it's definitely going to be big, big money for 2020 Oh, yeah. If you have any hobby boxes, I suggest you hold on to them. Don't open them. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't open them. Don't do it. Hold on to them. Lewis Hamilton, winner in Spain, and Daniel Ricciardo. I open them because I love this. I love breaking them for you guys, pulling the huge hits like this Sebastian Vettel autograph, and just talking F1. This is my passion. This is what I love doing. I love hanging out with all you guys. But if you're sitting on like one or two boxes, do yourself a favor and put it in a bank vault. Just don't even put it in sight, because you're going to rip it, right? We all know. I've been sitting on product for so long, and you end up ripping it. We've got 2 packs left, guys. My God, the first half of the box really had like just about everything, right? Exactly. If I've got boxes at home, trust me, I've got to keep these boxes, under like lock and key here in my other room, just to make sure, in my storage, just to make sure that I don't rip them myself. You know how much self-restraint I have to have? But it's because I love doing this. I love it so much. Breaking boxes with all you guys. We got Alexander Albon, driver of the day in the United States. Lando Norris, rookie card, driver of the day in Spa, in Belgium, guys. Followed by yet another Lewis Hamilton, winner in Canada. My first race ever. Went to 2019 Canada with my father. Oh, what an epic race that was. Lewis Hamilton just hounding Sebastian Vettel the entire day. That was the infamous 5-second penalty Sebastian Vettel got, and after the race he went and changed the number 1 and number 2 sign. And that was also probably triggered the downfall of him that year, as Leclair kind of took over the reins that season. And the last card here, Daniel Kvyat, World on Wheels. Yeah, also, guys, just so you know, just a small tip here. If you've got a lot of collectibles in your house, if you know, whether it be sealed product or whatever you've got, if you have home insurance or renter's insurance, you need a custom policy. Because if you just have, say you've got $150,000 of renter's insurance, and there's a fire and everything goes up and you lose all your belongings. Say you had $100,000 worth of collectibles, $100,000 of these cards. Maybe you had a crazy superfractor, Lewis Hamilton autographs are going insane. You will not see all that money, because inside those contracts, it will say you've got about $3,000 allocated to clothes, $4,000 allocated to collectibles, $6,000 allocated to appliances. So please do yourself a favor and make a custom renter's insurance or home insurance policy that insures your collectibles. Or you can actually just get your collectibles insured by yourself just on their own. And I really do urge you to do so if you keep all that stuff in your house and you've got a lot of money worth of it. Last box. Yeah, we need to see some Red Bull, McLaren, and some Mercedes. I mean, Ferrari's really been getting all the big hits here. We've got F2, BWT, HWA, Race Lab, followed by Kimi, Raikkonen, Pedro PK. And guys, last card of the second box. What do we got here? Oh, Max Verstappen, true gold car. Let's go, guys. What a last card to hit. Red Bull getting some love here at the end. Oh, 38. I thought it was going to be 33. But what a card to hit here in the close. Oh, my God. A gold Max Verstappen car. Holy shit. What a box, guys. Are you kidding me? With this box, Max. Big hit, guys. Max Verstappen, obviously, with an amazing race this weekend. And what a brilliant way to finish that second box. Whoo! All right, well, box 3 has certainly got its work cut out for itself to follow that second box. That is a tough act to follow here. Unbelievable. This second box was an absolute banger. Oh my God. Ferrari, Red Bull, Haas getting love, the Renault slot, but of course, Oh, man, look at that. Sebastian Vettel autograph. Let me just get this third box ready to go and move these over to the side. Oh, just lost one of my AirPods. All right. We're back in the game here. Oh, guys, let's just take a quick closer look here. Look at the Sebastian Vettel autograph. Looks beautiful. Let's take a quick look at the back. Corners are very nice. Do have, obviously, a little bit of peeling there. But, guys, this is a nice hit. Unbelievable. Sebastian Vettel autograph. It's going to be a tough act to follow. All right. Looking for a nice McLaren card, guys. Let's see what we can do for Bo. Let's see what we can do for Alex. Looking for some big McLaren, some big Mercedes, the big M's. And how about some all of the F2? Love to see that as well. Guys, I hope to, it's tough. I hope I pull everyone amazing cards. Why don't we just get a broken ass box that has an autograph in every pack or a printing plate in every pack? Like we've seen in some cases and some crazy boxes in the past. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get a 19-packer here. Let's see what we've got. All right, start it up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 for that'll be the second half. And then let's count up the rest here. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we check the inside. Boom. Dunzo. All right. So, yes, exactly. The printing plate in every pack box. Absolutely. I've seen that video. Unbelievable. Let's see if we can recreate that here. Let's get a printing plate in every single box. Yeah, I know. I'm drinking Red Bull at 11. Dude, I'm not going to sleep, though. You kidding me? I'm off of work tomorrow. I took Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday off to make sure I had enough time to get back into the swing of things, kind of decompress coming down from the high I've been riding the past few days at the U.S. Grand Prix. And guys, starting off, we have my favorite card. This is my favorite card in the world. The winner in Austria, the 141, Max Verstappen. Guys, if you see a gold wave out there that's not the one that's listed for $500 damn, which is, they're insane, I need this. I need the gold wave. I've got every other card outside of the reds, but I need gold wave and then the reds. So hit me up if you see those, and I'm still looking for the red sapphire as well. Oh, and if you have a superfractor, I'd love that. But I do have every other card. All right, Max Verstappen, F2, Campos, Team Racing. Oh my God, dude, we pulled this card in every single box. Every single box has seen this Lewis Hamilton. Next up, Nicholas Latifi, the car Refractor. Very nice. God, this Lewis Hamilton, though, is so nice. I would love to pull a really nice, like the superfractor of this, or a red of that, an orange, because orange seems to be my color, right? I pull so many oranges, I can't even believe it. But that Lewis Hamilton, I gotta say, it's the best looking card. 100%. Better than Max, better than anybody's. It's got the checkered flag, it's got the car, and it's got the finish line. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I know. We probably will hit another Hamilton track tag, right? We've hit a Hamilton track tag in every single box as well. We'll see if we keep that up. And those are nice hits, guys. The Hamilton track tag is worth a lot of money, actually. All right, we've got the Ferrari team logo. Very nice. Followed by Christian Lundgaard for all of their F2. Robert Schwartzman for Prima. We were talking on him earlier. And the last card in the box is the Racing Point RP20 World on Wheels, the pink Mercedes. And you got to say, I don't think that they really capitalized as much as they possibly could have that year. Obviously, both Sergio Perez and Lance Stroll at separate times were out due to COVID. But, you know, oh, Sir Dude Wave saying incoming signature. Oh, I would love to go back-to-back on autographs in this opening. Starting off with Jean Manjao for Alfa Romeo. Yuki Tsunoda making another appearance with that lovely grin of his, future stars. Another Lewis Hamilton winner in Mexico. We've seen this card in every single box as well. And our first purple of the box, Giuliano Alesi. I think this is like the 4th or 5th all other F2 purple. So really getting your bang for your buck there, Drew, in terms of purples. I know a lot. There's a couple people that are crazy enough to go for the full purple set. And I tell you what, if you're down to just a few, you'll pay a decent amount for these. I mean, I'm at the point where, I just bought a Perez base purple for way more than I should have. But who knows? Maybe next year he'll have some more wins with Red Bull and I'll get my money's worth. But when you're almost at the end collecting like the last of what you need, you're willing to overpay, right? It's just part of the game. You just want to kind of check that box and get it done with. Starting off with Pierre for Aston Martin, Red Bull Racing. There's another Gunther Steiner portrait. Valtteri Bottas, winner in Australia. And guys, last card in the pack. Max Verstappen Refractor, driver of the day in Mexico. And guys, that is the next race in Mexico City, Mexico, in just a couple weeks' time. Starts the beginning of a triple header, guys. We are going Mexico, Brazil, and Qatar. It's going to be a hell of a triple header, followed by Jeddah, and then, of course, the season finale in Abu Dhabi. I agree. I think Checo Perez will do even better next year. Absolutely. Partly because he hasn't had a great season this year, but also partly because I think, especially I'm really hopeful that both him and Daniel Ricciardo are kind of finding their way here at the end of the season. Because if you've had a tough season, what you need is to end the season strong, to give yourself that confidence going into the next season. Alexander Albon, rookie card, Formula One freshest, yet again. You've got Racing Point team logo. Lewis Hamilton, this time winner in Russia. And last card in the pack. Ooh, the Honey Badger. One of the best track tags because that's one of the best nicknames. We're going to throw that up there for now because I love the nickname, the Honey Badger. Always going for it. You know what? If he didn't have the Honey Badger nickname, I feel like he would have gotten last of the late breakers because he's always been known to just send it up there, right? You see, he's got some merch out there, and it says on it, lick the stamp. Lick the stamp, baby. Send it. That's what that means. So here we go. Cracking in, guys, to another pack of Formula One Topps Chrome. And what's so great about this set is that every single pack has an absolute chance to be a banger. Yeah, no, I think so too. Charles Leclair is going to be a force. People forget his 2019 season where he had the most poles of anyone and had a handful of wins as well. Charles Leclair, including in Italy in front of the Tifosi. Callum Ilott for all other F2. Carlin, team logo. And Lewis Hamilton Refractor, winner in China. Very nice. We'll get that one up there. I'm actually also going to toss the Max Refractor up there as well. The 2 World Championship protagonists for this season. Now, I have to say, guys, so right now, Max Verstappen up by 12 points in the drivers. Mercedes up by 23 points in the constructors, however. Who do you guys think is going to win the Constructors' Championship? Who do you think? And yeah, so they were in 2019. They got caught cheating. However, they've turned it around in a couple of years, especially with their on the engine front is really where they've made the most progress with that new recovery system, the 800-volt recovery system. Charles Leclair, speak of the devil for Scuderia Ferrari, followed by Daniel Ricciardo, the car, James Allison for Mercedes, and Checo Sergio Perez, World on Wheels hit. Love it there, home from Guadalajara, Mexico. Checo Perez. And guys, I know I've mentioned it already, but absolutely outstanding crowd and support there for Checo Perez. Probably the most popular driver at the U.S. Grand Prix, ahead of Max and Lewis. All right, guys, getting stuck in here. We've got 2 more packs in the first half. Starting off with a Max Verstappen, driver of the day in Monaco. I just love his helmet. Look at that helmet design. Such an iconic logo, the lion. His sister actually made that. Very nice. Lando Norris base rookie card. This is the second one, guys. This is our second Lando Norris base rookie card of the evening. Huge hit there. Followed by Kimi, Raikkonen. And last card in the pack. Let's go! Man, here comes McLaren in the close here in the last box. The purple, freshest rookie card, Lando Norris. Coming in hot here, number 263. And the peeling is the smallest I've ever seen. Look at that. Look at that peeling. It's the tiniest little nick. This is really nice. With some of the grading that PSA gives, potentially a 10, definitely a 9. But, oh my God, what a pack for McLaren with the Lando Norris 1-2 punch there, guys. Unbelievable. Let's get the Lando up next to the Lando. Boom. There's another big hit there for McLaren. That's what we like to see. And we've got 1 pack left in the first half. That's both of our purples, so potentially no more purples in the box, but probably some other color. Oh, and there's a Carlos Sainz. McLaren just hitting the base portraits. This is our second Carlos Sainz base portrait as well. So now you've got 2 Landos and 2 Carlos. Followed by Uni Virtuoso. That's right, getting some color in the castle, baby. Renault team logo as well. And Max Verstappen, World on Wheels, number 33. God, I love these World on Wheels hits. I know I asked earlier in the chat if you guys like, oh, nice, a 25 out of 25 orange sapphire fresh is very nice. The World on Wheels are my favorite. I love the look of the car. And just the style of the card, kind of styled on the old, like, 1954 card styles. Just really looks nice. Let me get the rest of these packs in here. Guys, we got the tip down here. Let's see if we can pull maybe a nice Lewis Hamilton variation. How about that? That would cap us off real nice. We got a Max Verstappen. Oh, James Stoyles calling something big in this half. And we've already got a solid lineup here. Lando Norris heading the timesheets here with a purple and a rookie card base. Sean Galali for all their F2. George Russell, God, this is like the 4th time we've hit this, which is awesome because Williams, there's not too many cards in the set for Williams. So it's really nice to see multiple hits of the George Russell. And the Russian time, Artem Markelov track tag. Very nice. Very nice. We'll get the George Russell sleeved up. Everyone brace yourselves for the big hit. The fire. What is packed within these remaining packs? Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Just cracking in here to that second half. All right, guys. Charles Leclair for Ferrari, driver of the day in Baku, Azerbaijan. Followed by Giuliano Alesi for F2. Felipe Drugovich making it another F2 card. And the last card is Carlos Sainz, Refractor. Man, the McLaren hits just keep coming. We're actually going to displace the Alesi for the Refractor Sainz. Very nice. McLaren is dominating this box. And my God, I'm going to have to get yet another pack of sleeves as we are just whipping through these sleeves here, guys. Alrighty. Let me just grab another pack here of sleeves. All right, moving on in. We just keep them all in there. Oh, man. Ooh, I just like almost dropped the pack. And I got a feeling about this pack too. I almost dropped it, which means there's got to be something good, right? If I almost dropped it, got to be something good in there. Pierre Gasly, the car, starting us off. A little Lewis Hamilton, winner in Spain. Oh, what do you know, guys? The Renault RS20 in the third slot. What do we got waiting here for us in the last card, guys? Come on, what do we got? Daniel Kvyat, another orange. Guys, the oranges are just hit after hit after hit. This is like our fourth orange of the night. Daniel Kvyat, 70th. Very nice. We're going to displace that huge hit there for AlphaTauri. And guys, don't count him out. He is still a reserve driver for Alpine. Still could definitely find his way back in. Remember, back in 2015, 2016, he was one of the highest regarded drivers on the grid until he had a couple coming together with Sebastian Vettel, who was driving for Ferrari, who then nicknamed him the Torpedo. But my God, all I do is pull orange. And it's just, it's Halloween themed. We're in October. I know, I love Hülkenberg. Although Hülkenberg has said that he's done. He actually said that, oh my God, what a start to this pack here with Max Verstappen himself, the base. Max Verstappen, huge hit here for Red Bull. Absolutely awesome. But Hülkenberg has said that he's done pursuing F1. So we'll have to see where he goes next, potentially IndyCar. But Max Verstappen, great hit there. Lance Stroll, the car. Followed by another Nicholas Latifi. And last card, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, McLaren? What is going on? Look at this, the gold wave Lando Norris Freshest. This is the McLaren box. Unbelievable, guys. What is happening? Man, it is lit in the castle. The colors are everywhere. Oh, number 6, so close. So close. Oh my God. Guys, that pack was insane. Max Verstappen base, Lando Norris Freshest. This is wild. We're going to have to move the Lando Norris rookie card all the way to the outside because he's got 2 Freshest in front, man. Are you kidding me? This McLaren box is insane. Let's go. Get the gold wave, the purple freshest for Lando on deck. Woo! And I tell you what, I pulled the gold wave Lando Norris base portrait as well for my man Dylan Conley, aka MB Spurs. Woo! Guys, I mean, there can't be anything left, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There couldn't possibly be anything left in this box. Or could there? Or could there? Unbelievable, guys. Wow. And then we said, I mean, hey, box 2 with the Sebastian Vettel autograph, I mean, that really put the standard up high. Let me get it up there for you in a second. After this pack, we'll put it back on screen. We'll take a look. I think it did have a little bit of a bigger peel, unfortunately, but we'll get another look at it here in a moment. We've got F2 Trident, followed by Jack Aiken. Ooh, Mercedes AMG Petronas team logo. And the Aston Martin Red Bull Racing RB16. And there goes one of my lights because I've been going for too long. So one of my lights just went out. So you're going to see a shadow on one side of my face for the rest of the break, unfortunately. But the good thing is that the light on the cards will always stay. All right. So let's see here. Let's take a closer look at this Lando. Oh, yeah. So we've got very nice corner, really good corners. The peeling is a little bit larger, but I tell you, the corners, the edges, the surface all look very nice. So really good hit there for McLaren. Box 2, hashtag never forget. James thinks there's still something coming. Let's hope so. I'm still holding out for that Lewis Hamilton variation. That's what I would love to see. You know what's funny is everyone talks about all the like coaches autographs and everything. I've never pulled a coach autograph ever. I pulled a ton, a absolute metric crap ton of F2 driver autographs, but I've never pulled a coach. Is that foreshadowing? Did I just jinx myself? We'll see. MP Motorsport for F2. Louis Delatraz for all their F2. Claire Williams, there she is in all her glory, the namesake. And, oh, man, it was a Lewis and it was a refractor. I got excited for a second for Alex. I thought we had the variation. But another refractor for Lewis, second of the box. So that's nice to see. Guys, we've got 3 packs remaining. Let's go. 3 packs left. It's the final draw here. Boom. Here we go. Everyone get ready in the chat. Hopefully we can end with a banger here in the close. Charles Leclair, winner in Italy, in front of the Tifosi, the home crowd for Ferrari. Giuliano Alisi, Lewis Hamilton, winner in China. And last, Esteban Ocon with the World on Wheels insert refractor hit. And we're down to just 2 more packs, guys. 2 more. Let's see what we can do with these last 2 packs. I mean, given all the fire that we have up on the board, I can't even imagine that there's something else huge in here, right? It can't be anything else. The Lando triple combo there. Unbelievable. Lance Stroll, followed by a Luca Giotto. AlphaTauri team logo. And Quick Mick. There's a nice Prima hit. Getting some love here for James with the Quick Mick. One of the best track tags you can hit. Obviously Hamilton, Verstappen. But then you got Quick Mick. Mixing it up in there. Also Gasly is a nice one to hit. Ricciardo. No Lando Norris and no George Russell on those track tags. All right, guys. Here we go. This is the final pack of the box. The final pack of the break. Let's see if we can get a little last pack magic. Starting off with ART Grand Prix team logo. Followed by a Luca Giotto. Okay. Christian Lundgaard, Refractor. Yeah, I did see that. Yep, the purple. I was going to bid on that, and then I saw that little peeling. Guys, you can still get a PSA 10 with a tiny bit of peeling because they know. They know that every card, that is printed with a variation or a stamp number is generally going to have that. But guys, here we go. We've been waiting for it, right? We have the Christian Lundgaard Refractor in the third card, which means there is something behind here. Could be a track tag, World on Wheels. Could be a variation. Could be an auto. Let's see, guys. Last pack, last box, last card. What do we have? Claire Williams purple. Let's go. Williams hitting the Claire Williams purple. Not an autograph, Coach, but we did get the purple Coach hit, number 328 out of 399. There you go. Claire Williams with a little last pack mojo. We'll slide her up right next to Lando. Unbelievable. Guys, obviously, I think the second box takes the cake there with the Sebastian Vettel autograph, the Charles Leclair Refractor, the gold Max Verstappen. What a box. And then this box with the McLaren Heat. Unbelievable. Guys, thank you so much, everyone that joined this. This has been a fantastic triple break. That is the third purple. Again, we've seen so many triple purples tonight. Love to see it. And guys, I'm going to run it back. Tomorrow night, we're doing another box break. I don't know if we're going to do a single or if we'll do a triple, but I'm running it back tomorrow. I can't stay away. I can't stay away. So if you want to get in, make sure to message me on Facebook, probably the best place to get me. Instagram as well, for sure. And any other way. So make sure you get to me, guys. This has been Scott, a.k.a. Pyrite, a.k.a. Dowel Guy, coming live. This is the first post-US Grand Prix break, and it was a doozy, guys. But we've got more coming up this week. I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. We don't know. I'll let you know. My Instagram is at Pyrites_card_castle. You should be able to see it. Check out my YouTube profile. It should have my Instagram in there. Make sure you follow me. Check out my story. My story is absolutely wild from this past weekend at the US Grand Prix. But guys, gotta put it back in the screen one more time. The best card from tonight's opening. Sebastian Vettel orange autograph. Unbelievable. We'll get this one set at, oh my God. And then behind it, the Lando Norris gold. This is insane, guys. What a break. What a break. Definitely can't wait to send those out, Bo. Guys, all the cards will be sent out. Probably be sending everything out on Wednesday or maybe even tomorrow. Got tomorrow off to have some time to package everything up and get it sent out. And again, I'll probably be posting yet another break tomorrow. And it'll maybe be going on third. I did get on F1 TV, Nick, good point. Got on F1 TV during Checo's interview and a couple times during qualifying during the session. So, guys, thank you once again. Really do appreciate everything you guys do joining the breaks. And if not for everyone joining, I wouldn't be doing this. And this is my passion. Love breaking with all of you and enjoy the discussion. But until next time, guys, have a good one.